Alright, we are back.
Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh,
Shaw sent me a transmission.
hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in.
Oh, nice.
Now, how do I?
The transmission.
Well, where's Wolseley? Wolseley.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so it doesn't sell my equipped armor. Okay, that's good. Journal. Okay, so it didn't give me a quest for it, but I can just imagine it's. I'll just go to him. And he was over here.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received... Aha. I knew that it enticed you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Why?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon.
I'll take it.
Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you.
Yes.
So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
So to hear that, I'll be sure to put it to good use. What? Inventory. Altinator. It's cool. Okay, let's go back to the ship.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Now we're finally gonna be progressing.
Try not to watch your back.
Any more bounties?
Nothing.
Damn.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Had 75% or higher positive reputation. Ah, nice. Reputation. Revealing. Friendly. Oh, so that's why it's not. I didn't get that before Chloe's not 75. Reviewing. So now, antique. What? Spotlight? Where's the kitchen at? Waste disposal. Haven't been in here. Everyone just turned red.
I ever say I used to do plumbing work in Edgewater? Because I smelt the like of this.
It's lemony fresh.
How about I stay up? You know, keep watch,
Crumbled instructions.
okay?
If I just fucking jump in. Oh, anti kitchens.
Reward offers information needed to the capture of noted terrorists in these zones. Report any sightings to your local ward.
What? Oh. Auntie Cleo's Walker. Some fucking shady shit just went on.
RT greeting. SAM unit identified.
Residual data grease detected following digital handshake. Degreaser initiating.
This unit dispense proteins for
You know there's a dead body in your kitchen?
this unit would clarify. There
Preparing body bag.
user error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tender right.
Then put a nasty bug in your system.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess.
You
This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities. Beginning this
what the fuck? Poor guy. Am I going? Oh no, I'm going engineer. What? Like what? What was I doing?
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly. Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Sick. Empty man, and then talk. Let's go purchase the weapon then. Cause I think it's he just poaches it. I don't know for sure though.
CNP worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Oh no, it's up top. I think. What the fuck? It's in security? Huh. Let's talk with her first.
Have you had a moment to... You don't hurry up. Someone will get to... What's that? Speak up now.
You going deaf?
What'd you turn on?
On Rapidon Musk, I found a political weapon schematic from Force, but I lost it.
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious. Someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here. Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
How can I be sure you won't go ratting me out to the wrong people?
Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for... Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? One...
What weapon you got? Salvager's Helper. Hunting Rifle Ultra. And as we can see, that clearly was not the
This could be able to set through a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts.
Area analysis
I guess we'll go talk to Lily first.
dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculate.
If this is something Tobias could handle. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What's Sublight doing on Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
Asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech.
What the hell?
Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
Nice.
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
Don't go looking for anything, except
But I always want to go look for something.
project. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Hey, level 15.
Watch your...
Job assessment. It's a mess.
It's a mess. Let's try and find this on security. In the security room then. Steel. So it's barred. How do you get unbarred? How do you have to walk around it, no? How the fuck? Is one doing this?
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar Shell Crisp and Purple Berry Crunch Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Nothing there. Fuck's this guy?
Don't look funny at the crew.
Huh? Ah, there we go. Bloody idiot. Still ain't leading me there. Cobalt fighters. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. That does not help me get to where I want to go. But this might. Jeez, Sam, you're not stealth at all. Fuck is this leading me? back into the med lab.
Wish I could do that.
That didn't lead me where I wanted to go.
Even the air costs money there.
This is Halcyon News.
I haven't checked out the shells.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Will benefit a modern
The weapon
weapons.
best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Fair enough. How do I attach a modification?
Only takes a
That's
bit
the
of elbow
workbench.
and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You can take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys. Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
There's modified weapon mode void
Sorry, hon.
warranty.
Here at Bell Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Plasma launcher. I haven't found one of these before. That's from that you can take everything else. Yeah, je ne sais quoi. I don't know how to get there. Still Bay.
Impeccable timing, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr.
Either
Wells?
way.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Sound like you have been to the Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Where do I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Got some questions for you.
I'll answer any.
Welcome. Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Chapter 12.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Got a little movie going on.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Bone Ada.
Ah, yes, they warned me about this. This is not an Aetherwave serial. This is a transmission. I am Administrator Ludovico. Never mind. Let's just get to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And you... Oh no, the chief of the savages finally got to...
Is this some kind of...
Yes.
Is the freelancer we're trying to hire.
Alright, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
As if I accept. Sublight Underground, I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to this colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into to wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric?
Are they a married couple?
While I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Wave your gun in the air, quit arguing, or start shooting.
Merciful law, I think he's serious. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Spectre Dockers Dan, I like this. No. Shouldn't this be a constable job? Constable?
Just the three of us.
Hold on, carry the one.
Are you quite sure we're making the right decision?
Not even a little. But we are out of options. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
I'll come lounge around and then decide.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Must have been pretty popular if a death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders. I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Ain't that a fact?
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like? Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society. The Administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together. I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
I've got everything I need.
Mission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
I don't know why they are trusting me to catch.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
What can you tell me about Idiosa?
Eridanos is a hydrogen gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Potentially. Ah, so this is a DLC. Well, I'll do that later then, no? Fuck it, let's go into the danger.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
I don't. Okay, here we go. Rosa won't work. Nice hit.
Ah. Oh, hello. Yo, you get... Oh, you got a lot of shit, eh?
Resuming passive mode.
God damn. The fuck happened to my hand? What's on these vending machines? Ultra.
Infestation encroaching.
Damn. That was a lot of shit. Pulse hammer. That's cool. So if that's all the way over there. What's this one? All the way over there as well. Damn.
Centrifuge mode activated.
I wasn't looking at those.
Toxin neutralized.
Mega. Damn, a lot of people died over here. Something on the ground there, but I think it's just an animal corpse. I don't know. think it's just one of those. Blue purple berry police, that's cool. Through the walls and dialect sounds. Damn. This town got annihilated. This town stood no chance. Manta Joan.
And ready to kill.
Here goes nothing.
One order of spick and span coming up. Acknowledge some effort. Drone tools for the navigators to requested location. Plastic cannot sanitize that contaminated toxin neutralized.
Damn. Fuck did the body go? Oh. Yo, he dropped nothing for his bitch ass? I did drop nothing. Anything behind this toilet? Why didn't it open? Children. Pick up control armor gold. $16, $26, $12. That's it. Take the black hearts, they left us. Damn. Uh-oh. I didn't know about that. Map? Can I fast travel? At least I could fast travel still. What happens if I travel to the other land pad?
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Where does this put us on the map? Reach Stellar Bay. Okay, well I got an achievement. Legion. Ah, so we're in here now. Nice. Oh shit. At least I didn't die.
Hey, don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Alex R. Hawthorne.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I've got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Haha.
Traffic in town. Only off-roaders who do make it out here are sublet. They got a base in Fallbrook. I thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about rapidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
You saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself.
Supposedly.
I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's...
Sure. What's Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the great...
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got...
Everyone's heard of him. Even on Monarch. We still get some of the games.
I've been in hibernation for decades.
You're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes...
So I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia...
We're not the best. Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Vendor yacht.
We don't get many outsiders.
Fuck's this place? Cecilia. Ah, so that's the place I'm supposed to go to.
She's always cranky.
Left field tossball bed. Oh fuck. What is... Stealing? Even though no one owns that? It's over there? What? Plasma combine. Can I, like, you know, wall jump? Oh, fuck. God damn it, now I gotta go all the way back? Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, alright? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she would shove you in a box if you keep wanting your yap that.
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
You should probably see a doctor about that.
That's what Braxton is. He's our fish doctor. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Fair enough.
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Betcha he's dead.
You know? Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He
Oh
and his
shit.
whole crew walked out.
Did not mean you
Say
skip
they
that.
won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton ships.
Why didn't you tell him?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Fair enough.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Fair.
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent either.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready
Damn.
to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Damn.
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Damn.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He said
Fair
he's got
enough.
a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from young people? That's low, man.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on.
That is indeed business.
Fine by me.
Well, we'll end it off here. Catch you next time. Peace.